Hey, it's me from the future. Today, actually July 4th, 2022. When this video is actually going live. I've had some technical difficulties with cameras, recording, and audio, so I'm having to re-record some of the intros and some of the just in-between parts. So this is my intro saying, hey, this video is a little rough. I'm a little pissed off in this video. I removed the curse words just so the YouTube algorithm doesn't like try to nerf it to pieces. But this is a tough one. If you don't want to see like raw, angry emotion, it's my last trip to Camden. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you know Camden's where I was based out of. It's where I was married. It's where I had a house, had a family, and I really started my YouTube channel there. Yeah, if you want to see me leaving Camden, being very pissed off about the whole situation, and talking about grief and anger, watch this video. If not, just skip it and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, and roll the beautiful bean footage. I'm going to try to speak clearly and talk very directly here. I want to talk about grief and anger. Something that's it's a pretty sensitive subject for a lot of people, including myself. This is my last trip to Camden. I hope for the rest of my life. You know, I went to this town. I moved here in 2013 to pursue a career in engineering. And I was young, bright-eyed, bushy tail, fresh out of a relationship that destroyed me, put me back to square one. You know, something pretty reminiscent of what's going on right now. And I say this because there is a chance, there is a place, there's a time and place to be angry, and that can be now. I have to let it out sometime, and I'm going to go ahead and let it out here. Hey, f this. I won't speak ill of people who I once shared a last name with. But divorce and all the bullshit, all the everything that's involved in those kind of relationships, this kind of pain and this kind of anger, it's not healthy, and I don't like having it in my life, ever. I've done so well with that anger in my life. I've become very stoic with how I see things and how I believe in things. All the pain and anger and hurt and everything that I've had to go through for the last few months, it should never happen to anybody, and I wouldn't wish it upon any single person, any single sentient being that's ever lived. It's just not worth it. Not worth it 1 ounce, 1 iota, 1 anything to have to go through this. It's hard to open back up and be ready for another chance at love, another chance at life, and the fact that this all could happen again and I could be right here. I should have read some signs early on. I should have been better, I should have been smarter, but I wasn't. I let myself get hurt, and and played, and it sucks. It really, 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 really fucking sucks. I say this anger and this resentment just to get it out because I'm okay. I know where my path is, and it's not here in this town. And I came here in 2013. I knew it was a transitional town. I knew, hey, soon I'll have my very last trip out of this town. And I'm recording that right now. This is what you're seeing. This is my very last trip out of Camden, Arkansas. I say all that to let the anger go, let the hate go, and say farewell, Camden. Goodbye. I never want to see you again. I spent some good years here. I built my channel here. I became an engineer, worked for 8 years as an engineer here, and that's about it. It was a good place to not get in trouble and to make money, I guess. I guess if that's a positive to you, if you like money. But to me, that doesn't make up for any of this. Any of the backside, any of the pain, any of the hurt. I had my roadmap set out for where I wanted to be this year for the rest of my life, and that's all completely gone. That's okay. Back to releasing the hate. I got kind of angry again. I'm trying to be better about recognizing that when the hate and the upsetness is there. But man, this town, to never have to see it again will be the greatest thing ever. I see that bank again. Fuck you. Not see this strip again. I ran my wagon up and down these roads. I built my wagon in this town. So much just resentment from being in this town. I knew it was going to be hard to come back to get the rest of my stuff. I didn't know it was going to make me quite this. I didn't know what the feeling was. That's why I wanted to record it. It's a miserable, miserable town. And I'm sorry this is an angry video. I shouldn't. Alright, here we go. You ready to erase the hate? 3, 2, 1. Back on my right path. Got everything aligned. It's tough. No, don't go there again. Don't start getting mad again. Farewell, Camden. Goodbye. Never want to see you again. Glad I got my stuff out of there. Okay, you know what? I'm going to end this clip here. No more talking, because right now while I'm in town still, I'm just angry. Everything's making me upset. Every corner I go to, every house I see is making me a little bit more mad. And it's not healthy for me, and I don't want to project that to the audience. So I'll see you shortly. I've had some technical difficulties with my recording. So since the GoPro went in the pool, the audio got messed up. So I bought this fancy case for it that has a built-in speaker. That didn't work, so I bought the whole Rode mic system set up so I can do like the lav mic. It's been a really bad few days for recording because I realized I shot an entire video, 2 videos worth of no audio whatsoever. So I'm having to re-record a little bit of this, and I've got to re-record the next couple days videos, which really f***ed up my schedule. Sucks. But yeah, that's kind of part of it. All right, so back to daddy time. Yeah, that video was pretty rough to make. Again, this is day of kind of editing. It sucks that I have to kind of do this way, but that's what I get for stacking videos. I stacked the last couple videos and I realized the audio wasn't done and didn't work out correctly. So my backlog plan of getting videos done super early, out the window. Going through what I'm going through, it's literally, I hate to say it cliche-ly, but it's a roller coaster of ups, downs. You have your peaks, your valleys. I get really excited, have good days, have great days, and then I have my absolute miserably low days. And that's the recording from the anger. It's all about your environment and setting your intentions, and that my intentions were to go in there and get that done, get my stuff, get out. But the environment wasn't right. Being back in that town unlocked so many demons that I forgot about and I had to kind of put behind me, just not think about. And being around that town, seeing all the sights, seeing the houses, seeing just the roads, the stores, it all brought back all those feelings of just that past life that I used to have. It's incredibly difficult just to move on past that, and we don't ever really move past that. And that's what I want to make a whole point about this video. I've had a lot of really bad things happen in my life that trigger grief. When my brother passed away in 2019, that was the most recent big grief that I had before the divorce. It took a while to really process what was going on, to know that I wasn't gonna have my brother anymore. And side note, that's what these tattoos are. These are for my brothers, my brother Brad and my brother Dwayne. Grief sets a whole new baseline. You'll never be the happiness that you were before whatever happened. If your baseline's here and you have something tragedy happen, you're never going to go back to being the same person you were. Your baseline's moved up. That person's gone forever, and you'll never be happy and relaxed as knowing that I can call my brother at any time and say, hey, how you doing? Hey, let's go do this, go get something to eat. He'll never be back. I'll never be back down to where I was at that level of unknowingly innocent, of unknowing the tragedy of not having that person. The same way with divorce. After divorce, my baseline moved back to another spot. Well, I'll never be back to where I was before the divorce. So those two levels of grief have just kind of stacked up on top of each other. And I'm okay, but I know I'll never be who I was before all this happened. And that's something that's okay. That's how I process my grief. And I don't know if that makes sense or if that helps you guys out, but that's kind of what I'm doing with this. And another reason I'm doing this video is I've had some people, Wade, you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. Thank you so much for all your support and reaching out and just telling me that I've helped you. There's people that are going through the same thing I'm going through. And I've reached a few of those people, and it means a lot to me. It means a lot that I can share my experience with you guys, and in turn, you guys send it back to me. You guys let me know that you're listening and I'm helping you guys out, so that I will press on and keep doing this to help you guys out and help me process this and go through this grief of everything I'm feeling. Because I'm doing okay right now, but I know it's anything at any moment can change that, and I have to be prepared for that as someone who's recovering through all this. Real talky video. Sorry to take up so much time, but you're a good boy, Enzo. I know you're a good boy. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna finish editing this video, and it'll be live in 3.5 hours. So that kind of gives you a timetable where I'm at right now. And I still have to reshoot like 2 more videos to get out the next couple days, because I'll probably be on the road. Probably into this week, into the weekend. I don't know, I haven't really decided yet. But anyway, love you guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.